Bartenders, what's the most insane thing you've ever witnessed? A few months into working at this local pub called O'Malley's, I watched a regular customer named Andrew destroy his entire life in under 3 minutes. Andrew came in every Friday after work in his nice suits, always tipped well, and never caused problems. He'd sit at the bar with his whiskey neat, typing away on his laptop while muttering about spreadsheets and quarterly reports. One Friday, he walks in looking different, his tie loose, hair messy, suit jacket missing. He orders 3 shots of tequila instead of his usual whiskey. I notice his wedding ring is gone too. As I pour his drinks, his phone keeps buzzing with texts from someone named Grace. He ignores the texts and asks me to keep the shots coming. By his 5th round, he's showing me pictures of his house, this beautiful 2-story with a white fence and pool in the backyard. 12 years of mortgage payments, he slurs, and she gets to keep it because her daddy paid the down payment. I'm about to cut him off when this woman storms in. She's in yoga pants and an oversized sweater, mascara running down her face. It's Grace, Andrew's wife. She marches straight up to him and slams a stack of printed papers on the bar. "Care to explain these credit card statements?" she yells. $6,000 at Tiffany's? When's the last time you bought me jewelry? The whole bar goes quiet. Andrew just stares into his empty shot glass. Grace keeps going. "I called the store. The saleswoman remembered you. Said you were there with your niece. Funny, I didn't know you had a niece who worked as your secretary." Andrew finally looks up. "She's not my niece," he says flatly. The bar gets even quieter. That's when this guy at the end of the bar stands up, built like a linebacker, wearing a mechanic's uniform with Pete stitched on the pocket. He walks over and puts his hand on Grace's shoulder. "You okay, sis?" he asks. Turns out Pete is Grace's brother. Andrew's face goes white. Grace pulls out her phone and starts playing a voicemail on speaker. It's Andrew's voice. "Hey baby, can't wait for our trip to Cabo next week. Grace thinks I'm going to a conference in Phoenix." Pete cracks his knuckles. Andrew tries to run but trips over his bar stool. He crawls toward the door on his hands and knees while everyone watches. Grace isn't done though. She starts forwarding that voicemail to people in Andrew's phone. His boss, his parents, their couple's friends, their country club contacts. Each message makes this little whoosh sound in the quiet bar. "Have fun explaining to the board why you used the corporate card at Tiffany's," Grace says. "I already emailed them the statements." Andrew finally makes it to the door. As he reaches for the handle, Grace calls out, "Oh, and Andrew, your niece called earlier. She's pregnant." He vomits right there on the welcome mat. Pete takes a step toward him, but Grace stops her brother. "Don't bother," she says. "He's not worth it." Andrew stumbles out into the parking lot. Through the window, we watch him try to get into his BMW, but Grace holds up his keys with a smirk. He ends up calling an Uber.